It is commonly studied between the times of Pesach and Shavuot, Pirket Avot. Pirket Avot is the book of the ethics of our fathers. Our sages teach us that by learning ethics of our fathers, a person can help withstand many trials and tribulations and withstand tests. They can help work on themselves, their character traits, becoming bigger, better people. So how does Pirkei Avot start off? It starts off with Moshe kibel Torah miSinai u'mosara liYeshua. Moshe receives the Torah, he kibel it, he receives it at Har Sinai, Mount Sinai, and he passes it over, he transmits it, he gives over it to Yeshua. So let's look at this beautiful way of Pirkei Avot, how it starts off and how it's teaching us what's the very first step a person can do when they want to work on themselves and their character traits. Rav Moshe Boyer brings an amazing insight. He says, look at how it starts off. With what? Moshe. It starts off with a name, not like a commandment, not like a do this is the best way to do it, a piece of advice, and like telling the person you need to do A, B, and C. No, first it starts off with the name of a person, Moshe, and an action that he's doing, which is what? Mekabel, to receive. The very first step in working on ourselves is what? Is being able to be a person who receives. If I can't receive anything, if I can't listen to anybody, there's no way I can work on myself. There's no way. I'm totally closed off to it. So the very first thing that is an action that must be done is to work on ourselves being a person who receives. And what's the first word? Once again, Moshe. It's a name. Why? Because the very first thing that we receive as human beings is our name. We don't choose our names. The name is given to us. From the time we're born until the time we die, that name that we're called, which mind you, the name Shem is inside the word neshama, which means soul. It's our essence. It's to remind us every single day of our lives that we receive, that the way of working on ourselves, becoming bigger, better people, the way of growth, the way of change, is by first receiving. And then what's the next step? Is to give over, to transmit, to know that every single thing that I receive in life is not for me to just do so that I can receive it myself. But the next step is always giving over. It's teaching, it's transmitting, it's being that passes on.